It's 9/11 on the 1st of November, and unfortunately, for the attention of Interpol and the United Nations and the European Court of Human Rights, there's an issue about people parking in my proximity that are committing crimes. These people are of very dirty conduct and dirty deaths and dirty defamation, and they are of false reporting. Now, as a lone tenant and married mother and property owner whose child is missing from her, they're mentally disturbed people in society that are putting the safety of innocent people at risk with their ASBO behaviour. So those mental health frauds that are in my proximity, that have been illegally present in my proximity, that haven't observed the proximity protocol, are offending not just the Constitution, not just the Brexit negotiations, not just the COVID protocol, but also humanitarian law. So if the authorities that are aware already of the crimes that have been committed against my good name, that we've seen casualties being caused needlessly as a consequence of ASBOs that are of farm fraud from my Kilflynn and Ardfert properties, and the issue of these ASBOs interfering with my little boy, a missing person, we've already seen the consequence of these idiots in society and what they have to contribute. They have not been intelligent, they do not have qualification, accreditation, and they are not of legislation that came from my humanitarianism. So in the best interest of those that are benefiting from my contributions to society as a royal mother and a royal humanitarian, it would be in the best interest that people respect their obligations to my contributions before there are casualties, already more so than have been as a consequence of poor PR, I suppose, as well, and poor politics. The dirty debts that I'm owed are not going away, and those interfering with my child and my church records, my holy matrimony, are putting their family at risk. So it would be in the best interest to keep away from my Ardfert and Kilflynn properties. I'm aware that there's covetousness, and I'm now aware also that there's illegal parking at this hour of the day when I'm self-healing from individuals that disrespected their Hippocratic oath. So now they're blacklisted by their own inadmission and their own incompetence and their own indiscretion. So those that are offending COVID-19 and Brexit are being brought to the attention of Interpol and the European Court of Human Rights. County Kerry has an ASBO issue in the southwest of Ireland, and there are people that think they're spending money that they don't own. So that money is very unsafe for circulation, and there are people circulating their filth in society that is slanderous, and that they have contaminated and dirtied society with already. So my humanitarianism has recovered and healed people's health and wealth as a consequence of my endeavours between 2017 and 2019, that more stolen wealth, I might add, since that date has been recovered as well. So these people are of dirty conduct, dirty debts and dirty behaviour and dirty slandering and dirty false reporting. They have dirtied Ireland, basically. So in the best interest of Brexit and COVID-19, I can't say enough about how unsafe illegal parkers and slanderers and mental health frauds illegally in my proximity are making the little children. And the Tusla Child and Family Agency, I might as well add as well, those that had issued unlawful care orders on behalf of land grabbers or farm frauds, however they like to consider themselves. So those nuisances and pests that don't know how to mind their own homes, and they're living off stolen wealth and offending Islam, I might add, might be removed in the best interest of the Garda Síochána and their children. Anyone supporting crime and behaving erratic or neurotic with very dangerous pathological tendencies towards the lie might be putting everybody at risk again with their troubles that they're causing on this island incessantly. So we've seen the outcome of their behaviours already. It's caused disharmony and unrest. They're not legal citizens. They're not lawfully permitted to be speaking about a royal position, title or name. They are not of royal protocol. They are of criminal track records, and they are of fraud and theft from Islam wealth. So this issue is getting a little bit tedious. If there isn't anything done about it, then there's going to be more casualties. But I can't say enough how people are unwelcome to discuss my farmland. And if my child's not located, there's going to be other repercussions for unlawful care orders and crime being committed against my innocent child. It's not lawful. So ASBOs need to get mental health assistance. They need to pay their debts, and they need to keep away from people that they don't have right or remit with. We're very tired of these ASBOs mentally disturbed in society. They've caused too much trouble and they're unwanted. So if the guards wouldn't kindly do what they're supposed to be doing, it would be great. We've already seen what happened to the guards in Southwest Ireland when they didn't do what they were supposed to do. We know very clearly and very distinctly what happened to the Garda Síochána when sex industry workers were spreading themselves thin with stolen wealth from men. It's disgusting what's going on. So in the interest of Faith and family and the guards' little girls, everyone would want to be very careful and make very sensible decisions.